I had the honor to get an early copy of A Hat in Time to review on this channel. What's A Hat in Time, you may ask? Well, it's the sequel to Super Mario Sunshine that releases Thursday, October 5th on Steam for a retail price of $30 in the United States. Okay, maybe it's not a direct sequel to Super Mario Sunshine, but that is what the gameplay and graphics reminds me of the most. It's a 3D platformer that is a tribute to Super Mario 64 and Sunshine, and that's a great thing, because I've waited 15 years for another game like them. Instead of shine sprites in A Hat in Time, you collect timepieces. There's time rifts instead of those secret levels. The hub world is a ship instead of Al Delfino. Pawns instead of coins. Heck, a lot of Hat Kid's moves are similar to Mario's, and there's memorable levels in both games. However, what this game succeeds in, as opposed to something like Yooka-Laylee, A Hat in Time is its own game, not a ripoff of what it is paying tribute to. In many ways, I think A Hat in Time is even better than Super Mario Sunshine. Most characters in this game have full voice acting, and not just in cutscenes. You walk up to the characters and they say full phrases. In each individual act for the timepieces, think of it like the shrine level selection screens in Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64, have their own full drawn artwork. Heck, there's full drawn art throughout the game, and the game maintains a gorgeously colorful, feel-good art style. The music is also great. I adore how different parts of each level have different variations to the main level theme. I mean, there's a lot of remixes to each song which help nail the recognizability of the songs. Either way, I'm praising its aesthetics a lot, but is the game fun? No surprise, it is extremely fun. I mean, I never complete video games nowadays except for very rare occasions, but this game I could not put down. I received the download code Thursday the 5th and beat the game Sunday the 8th. That's not saying the game is short. I mean, while the game is only $30, there's so many games I buy nowadays for $50 or $60 that have no replay value or length comparable to this game. Each act for each level brought something new to the general idea of the level. You know, when I say act, I mean individual timepiece quests, and there's a fair amount of timepieces to collect. And while there's not too many levels, that was enough to make it feel like there were more than present. I recommend it for people interested in this game to go in blind, so I'm not going to spoil anything too far here. But I'll say this, there's tributes in this game to my favorite video games, including Luigi's Mansion and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, not just Sunshine and 64. Not only do the levels and hub world change as you progress, much like Sunshine, but also like Sunshine, your character upgrades as you get more equipment. Instead of nozzles for FLUDD here, we have different hats. In a way, this reminds me of my favorite 3D Zelda game, Majora's Mask. Each hat brings different abilities to help you get more timepieces. Other than that, there's more collectibles, including relics, colors, remixes, and more. This gives more to the post-game than just collecting the rest of the timepieces. I'm praising this game because honestly, I love it. This had no right to be as good as it is. I mean, this game started on a Kickstarter of all places. For the things that I don't like, I mean, I really have to scrape for these. In some places, there's no voice acting for characters, which is a bit jarring since 90% of the text in the game is voice acting. And there were a couple minor graphical glitches. Also, they reused a lot of the same sprites for talking characters who aren't necessarily enemies, which could get a bit repetitive. But look, that's it. I give this game an enthusiastic 9 out of 10. I mean, no video game is perfect, but darn, this game is close. If you guys enjoy games like Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Galaxy, heck, even Toy Story 2 for N64 like I do, go get this game. If you don't have a PC that could play it, it will be coming out soon on the Xbox One and PS4, so stay tuned. But if you guys are looking for a good time with a video game, and this will give you that. Even if you're not necessarily into platformers. Not only is this game so fun, but there's humor, heart, and so much effort put into this game that just makes it, in my opinion, a $30 masterpiece.